Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. Last year, I got approved for over $100,000 in 0% interest business credit cards, and I used them to make an additional $30,000 in 4 months without ever touching my personal credit and without having to deal with high interest loans and without involving any investors. You'd probably assume I had perfect credit, massive revenue, or years in business under my belt, but the truth is I didn't have any of those things. What I did have was a very good strategy with a very specific setup and a sequence that opened the doors to funding that most people don't even know exist. That $100,000 I secured helped cover the inventory cost and make money from e-commerce sales at the beginning of this year. And none of it touched or affected my personal credit. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to do the exact same thing, every step, every tactic, every decision. And by the time you finish this video, you'll understand how to do the exact same thing, whether you're building a real estate portfolio, scaling an e-commerce brand, or launching your very first business. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Securing $100,000 in 0% APR cards all starts with one thing, and that is structure. And I don't just mean forming an LLC or a corporation and calling it a business. I mean building a fundable entity, an operation that lenders can look at and say, yes, we trust this. Most people don't realize how much weight the initial setup carries. It's the difference between getting denied or approved for 5 figures or more. And the first step in my process was picking the right business address. Now, I almost made the mistake of using my home address. I figured it was harmless, but after doing my research, I found out that using a residential address is actually a red flag to lenders. Statistically, businesses that list a home address or PO box are far more likely to default. Because of this, lenders place those applications in a higher risk category right out the gate, even if everything else checks out. So instead, I went with the virtual business address, not a PO box, not a UPS store, but a real commercial address that I could legally use on all my documentation, my EIN, my corporation, my bank applications, and eventually my business credit card applications. The key is making sure the address is categorized as a real office space, not a mail forwarding center in disguise. That alone can make or break the approval, and recently I released an updated video going over this exact topic. I highly suggest that you check that one out. Next, I focus on building out a business presence. That means getting a separate phone number and a branded email address. Again, these sound like small details, but lenders look at these elements as signals of legitimacy. If you're still using something like a Gmail account, I would suggest that you change that. You can purchase a domain and create a branded address, and it costs me maybe $10 a month. But the trust and professionalism that it adds to your business is priceless. Once my contact details were locked in, I moved on to forming my corporation. This wasn't just about choosing a name that I liked. I made sure the name wasn't trademarked by running a search through the USPTO database. You don't want to spend time branding, building a website, or opening accounts under a name that could trigger a cease and desist. This kind of legal headache can stall your entire business process. Equally important, I stayed away from industry-specific words that can cause denials. Even if your business does deal in real estate, credit, or insurance, having those terms in your legal business name can flag you as high risk. I kept my name neutral, something very clean and flexible, and you can always add a DBA later if you want to operate under a different brand name. To form your business, I suggest incorporating with the Secretary of State's website, but make sure that you apply for an EIN through the IRS website beforehand. This is like the social security number for your company. You can't open a business bank account or apply for business credit without it. And just like with your address, consistency matters. Make sure the address you list for your EIN matches the one on your LLC filing or your corporation filing. And future bank accounts will also need to match this exact same information. Any mismatch can lead to denials down the line. Now, with your business successfully incorporated and having an EIN, business address, phone number, and email in place, you're ready to open your business checking account. This step is often overlooked, but it's actually one of the most crucial. Your business banking relationship starts the day you open that account, and for many lenders, that becomes your official start date, even more so than your actual business filing date. I choose a bank that I can grow with, somewhere that I could eventually walk in and say, hey, I've been banking with you for 6 months. Can we talk about a line of credit or business credit card? That relationship factor is huge. Lenders love seeing history, and when they do see deposits, balance activity, and consistent use, they're more likely to say yes when you need funding. Once you have around 6 months of banking activity and some business revenue under your belt, everything should be in place. Now, let's go over the best 0% APR credit cards in 2025. If your business is about to make a big purchase and needs to free up some cash, or you want to knock out high interest rate debt, grabbing a 0% APR credit card gives you the breathing room that you need. But here's the thing, not all 0% APR cards are created equal. Some give you a nice intro period, then slams you with a much higher rate once time is up. Others skip interest altogether by making you pay your balance in full every month, so there's no room to rack up debt in the first place. So yes, interest-free business credit is real, but it pays to understand how these cards actually work, so let's clear it up. Most business credit cards charge interest called an APR if you don't pay your balance in full. That's how you end up paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars for something that should have been a simple purchase. But with the 0% intro APR card, you're getting a window, usually between 6 to 18 months, where you can spend without paying any interest. That's a game changer if you're investing in the growth of your business, or you're trying to handle emergencies, or you're even consolidating debt. So what's the catch, of course? Well, once the intro period ends, the regular APR kicks in, and that can easily hit you at 15 to 25% or even higher, depending on your credit worthiness. But there's a flip side. There are cards that charge zero interest because they're technically charge cards. You just have to pay the full balance every month. There's no interest, no carryover, and it forces you to stay disciplined with cash flow. So whether you want short-term flexibility or a long-term strategy to stay debt-free, the key is knowing what kind of card you're dealing with and how to make it work for your business. Number one on our list is the Ramp Business Credit Card. The Ramp Business Credit Card isn't your typical credit card. It's actually a charge card with no interest rates, no fees, and no surprises. It's built to help you manage spending smarter while keeping your operations lean and efficient. It automatically syncs your spending, categorizes your expenses in real time, and it eliminates the need for manual data entry. Ramp takes the headache out of bookkeeping and drastically reduces costly errors. But it's not just about tracking. Every time you spend, you earn cash back. So you're saving while you scale. Whether you're covering everyday expenses or you're handling big purchases, Ramp helps your business stay on top of its finances without any extra fees or complicated terms. It's clean, it's powerful, and it's designed for business owners who want to move fast and stay in control. With Ramp, the application process takes just minutes. You simply connect your business bank account, and instead of pulling your personal credit, Ramp evaluates your company's actual performance, your cash flow, revenue, and overall financial health. Based on that, they offer a custom limit, which for many businesses starts at 5 figures and can scale up to $1 million or more. You can be approved in under 48 hours. So if you're bringing in at least $25,000 a month and you want a card that grows with your business, Ramp is a no-brainer. If you want to check it out, you'll find an application link right below in the description. Highly recommend that you apply. Number 2 is Bank of America's Advantage Custom Cash Rewards Credit Card. Now, this one's a solid option for businesses that want a little more flexibility in how they earn rewards. You get 0% introductory APR on purchases for the first 9 billing cycles. After that, it's the standard variable APR ranges, which can be from 17.49% to 27.49% at the time of recording this video. Depending on your credit profile, it will determine exactly which variable rate that you will have. But what makes this card unique is that it lets you choose your highest earning cashback category based on your current spending needs. Every month, you can select where you want to earn 3% cash back, whether that be at gas stations, office supply stores, travel, TV and telecom services, computer services, or business consulting. On top of that, you can earn 2% back at restaurants and 1% on all other purchases. But keep in mind, those elevated cashback rates only apply to the first $50,000 in combined choice category spending and dining purchases per calendar year. After that, the reward drops to the base 1%. There's no annual fee, which does help keep costs down, but some of the added benefits like enhanced rewards or features may require you to also have a business checking or savings account with Bank of America. Overall, it's a great pick if you want both an interest-free window and customized cash back, but you'll want to pay close attention to the spending caps and a relatively short intro period compared to other cards. Number 3 is the US Bank Business Triple Cash Rewards Visa. This card focuses more on flexibility and savings without annual fees. This card gives you a 0% introductory APR on both purchases and balance transfers for a full 12 billing cycles. After that, your APR will revert to a variable range between 17.99% and 26.99%. Again, at the time of recording this video, and this can be an excellent card for businesses looking to make a big purchase or consolidate other debts without interest during the first year. While there's no annual fee, it's worth noting that this card doesn't offer any cash back or points-based rewards, so you won't earn perks from spending, and it also comes with a fee for balance transfers, and the post-intro rate can creep pretty high depending on your credit worthiness. That said, it's a simple, straightforward card that offers a full year of breathing room, ideal if you need time to float expenses or pay down balances. Number 4 on our list is the Chase Ink Business Unlimited Credit Card. This card gives you 0% introductory APR on purchases for the first 12 months. After that, you'll be looking at a variable APR that ranges from 17.49% to 23.49%, depending on your credit standing. But what really makes the Ink Business Unlimited card stand out is the simplicity of its reward structure. You earn an unlimited 1.5% cash back on every single purchase. There's no rotating categories, no need to opt in, no earning caps. Whether you're buying office supplies, paying contractors, or covering ad expenses, you're earning a flat rate reward across the board. There's no annual fee. You also get free employee cards, which can help centralize and control business spending. Each card can have its own spending limit. It gives you more oversight as your team grows. And on top of that, the card includes some helpful protections like purchase protection, extended warranty coverage, and access to Chase's powerful online tools. One thing to be aware of though, it does charge foreign transaction fees, so if your business involves frequent international travel or overseas payments, that could be a downside. Still, for domestic use and general spending, this card will deliver strong value, especially during the interest-free first year. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. So whether you're after customizable rewards, a longer intro APR, or a card that just keeps things simple while giving you cash back on everything else, there's a 0% APR business card that can fit your needs. Just make sure to time your big purchases accordingly and always keep track of when that intro rate ends, because that's when the real interest starts to kick in and it can cost you a lot. Even if you're just getting started or you're looking to scale, you can start with these cards and use the methods in this video to grow faster and do it without draining your savings by using 0% APR card options and without putting your personal credit at risk. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. I drop new strategies like this every single week. And once again, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day.